On a crisp, sunny morning, four best friends gathered at their regular spot in the school garden. The air was filled with the sounds of chirping birds and the rustling of leaves. Excitement buzzed between them as they exchanged smiles and greetings. One of the friends, with a twinkle in their eyes, suggested they all head to the school library. There was some news they couldn't wait to share with everyone. An enthralling tale about a demonic book with the power to grant any wish. According to the story, this book was one of a kind, holding ancient magic that could make dreams come true. The good news? It was hidden right there in their school library, concealed from everyone's reach. Let's plan a hideout tonight and find that book, they suggested with a mischievous grin. Once we have it, we can test its power ourselves. As evening fell, the friends sneaked into the library and hid under a table out of sight. They whispered excitedly as the last visitors left, leaving the library in silence. Their hearts raced with anticipation, waiting for the perfect moment to begin their adventure. The friends scoured the library, leaving no shelf unexamined and no corner untouched. After an exhaustive search, they finally found the hidden book. It lay there, almost glowing with an aura of mystery and promise, ready to reveal its magical powers. They wasted no time and eagerly began reading the book. As they delved into its pages, they stumbled upon an exciting paragraph about bringing the dead back to life. Their eyes widened as they absorbed every word. Suddenly, the atmosphere changed. An eerie chill filled the air, and the book began to glow with a mysterious light. Suddenly, a demon appeared in the library, growling angrily. He was furious to be back in the human world. He wanted to show his power and threatened to kill anyone in his way. His growls turned into loud screams that echoed through the library. The library began to shake with the demon's roar and magical power. Every corner of the room trembled. The friends were terrified, realizing the grave mistake their curiosity had led them to. Fear gripped them as doubts flooded their minds. Would the demon kill them if they stayed? They were too scared to move, unsure of what to do next. The friends decided to run away, their hearts pounding with fear. They knew they had to save their lives first. Encountering such a powerful demon for the first time left them terrified. They realized they had made a huge mistake and that these magical powers were not to be trifled with. They thought it best to go home and come back to school the next morning, hoping everything would return to normal. The future was uncertain, but for now they just needed to get to safety. The next morning, the friends rushed to the library, eager to see what had happened. As they arrived, they saw the head librarian furiously shouting at the staff, books and shelves scattered all over the floor. However, the demonic book was nowhere to be seen. Confused and anxious, the friends wondered where the book and the demon had gone. They thought perhaps both had disappeared, but to their horror, they soon realized that each night, similar disturbances continued to plague the library. The terrifying presence seemed far from over. Realizing they were the ones who had unleashed the chaos, the friends felt it was their responsibility to set things right. They decided to seek help from the church priest to rid the library of its disturbance. When they met him, they explained everything, admitting their mistake and asking for forgiveness. The priest listened intently, promising to help them find a way to restore peace. The friends approached the head librarian, confessing that they were responsible for the chaos. They explained the situation and insisted that the priest was the only one who could help. With sincere apologies, they pleaded for forgiveness and asked for a chance to make things right. After the head librarian accepted their request, the priest began the exorcism that very night. It was a fierce battle of powers between good and evil, with the priest calling upon divine strength and the demon unleashing its malevolent fury. For hours, the library was a battleground as the two forces clashed, the demon determined to stay in the human world and spread chaos. But the priest, armed with faith and determination, stood his ground. They fought with every ounce of their strength. And finally, after a grueling struggle, the demon was forced to give up. Good triumphed over evil, and peace was restored to the library. The next morning, the priest gathered all the students and shared the good news. The library was free from evil, and there was no need to fear anymore. The head librarian, the priest, and the children felt a deeper bond from their shared experience. They were all very happy and relieved to have gotten rid of the evil nuisance. The library once again became a place of knowledge, peace, and friendship. After the intense night, The students and staff worked together to put all the books back in their proper places. However, they noticed that the demonic book was missing. Despite their relief and happiness at having rid the library of evil, the absence of the mysterious book left them with an unsettling feeling. Nevertheless, the bond they formed through the experience made them stronger and more united than ever. Always remember, there are powers beyond our control, and it's best to stay away from them. If you ever come across such a book in your library, avoid reading it. Who knows if you could wake another evil spirit?
Like and subscribe.